This is Dr. Hood, and we are back with another exclusive. This is a continuation of a video that we just dropped. Kevin Samuels, he's talking real deep about, the different, it was an example where, either you're on the tiger side or the lioness side. The lion side, tiger side. You're going to be a loner or you're going to be a family builder. That's, So, and know what you're looking for. We're going to get into it.
Okay, so why is this important? Esquire, 18 to 29. Then you have a decision to make. Do I want family, legacy? Do I want to be involved, community, active, such and so forth? Or do I want to be an international man? Do I want to be what I call like an elite man, an eligible bachelor? The most eligible bachelor. Guys, we got to get these. We got to get these. Hit the super chat too, by the way, because a little behind. Shout out to Good Luck. Appreciate it, my friend.
It's a good time for me to tell y'all to hit the like and subscribe button. We're trying to get the qualifications. We can get the channel monetized, so you guys can be sending us super chats. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to stunt. We got these YouTube dudes. Hey, we don't know their backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? I got plenty of people in many different walks of life, many places that can vouch for Dr. Hood and what the fuck I stand for. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell for the notifications. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be getting it in. And that's cool that he let y'all know to get them super chats up. You dig? He trying to get that bag, man. Hey, I can't hate on another brother that's trying to get that bag. You dig? Let's go.
Shout out to Cash H Hypnotized. Welcome back. Surviving that nonsense on IG last night. Appreciate it, my friend. Shout out to Pray.
We ain't gonna read the chats and stuff.
Did you know that the average adult has?
We ain't gonna read the chats. Let me see. I gotta get a little better with getting that off of there when I got the ads up. Just so we can get back into it. This is Dr. Hood. Go roll up some. This is a time where you can roll your gas, real quick. This Kevin Samuels is a mess. He's a mess. He gets all the accolades when it comes to that. But he gets on here and he hits you right in the heart with some stuff that you really got to think about. And that's pretty much all we're trying to do, is to start the conversation, make it so it's less awkward. A lot of conversations, people don't want to bring them up, and people don't want to talk about a lot of these issues because, it just gets kind of awkward. So you need guys like Kevin Samuels to really dig into it. Okay, let's get it.
Why is it important? Lions and tigers are not enemies. They're not enemies. They just do different things. They're both apex predators, no natural enemies, the king of their respective territories, and when put together, they don't fight one another. They don't have to. Now you can go on YouTube and find places where they put lions and tigers in the same geography and make them fight, but tigers are bigger than lions. They're more muscular. If you put a tiger and a lion, a tiger is a different kind of, You put a tiger and a lion next to each other, they're different cats. But the whole lion thing is more guys tend to want this lion imagery, but in order to do it, you must focus on your social skills. So why is this where you blow your competition away? If you did what you're supposed to do in your 20s,
right,
you're poised to turn and
right. There's a lot of dudes, rather if it's career based or whatever, because they get on here crying like they can't find anybody good. They can't find anybody to settle down with. Okay, so that's why we had to bring up these topics. Let me write this down. Got some money issues. Everybody should be handling that shit. Rather if you listening to YouTube or whatever, Don't just sit around and listen to YouTube. You know, put those earbuds in, go out in the yard, clean up, rake some leaves, be productive, trust me, you'll have a better outcome in your day. Some days I feel like it's a little sluggish. What I'll do, I'll write about 5 things down. If I got few hours to burn in between things, I'll write about 5 things down. Rather if it's washing the dishes, cleaning out the kids' closet, whatever it is, I don't give a shit, I'm all about being productive. I don't care who has to do it. I don't really care about gender roles. I'm 9 times out of 10, if you gotta sit there long enough to think about who's gonna do it, if your wife or your girl gonna do it, you tripping, bro. You should have got your ass up and just do it. Take initiative. Do the shit. Okay?
And start developing, taking time to cultivate feminine relationships.
Right.
18 to 29, you should really be taking more than 7 to 10% of your time to deal with women. At 30, if you decide you're going to go down the lion path, you need to be taking about 25% of your free time to cultivate relationships with women.
That's
true. You need to be actively interviewing and vetting women for the kind of women.
Now, it's not important. It's not the most important thing, but it will decrease the crime that we got. We got guys that are saying there's no good women, there's no good black women. And that's a lie. There's tons of them. And a lot of these betas, they snatching them up. And these women, they loyal. They're going to stay there, and, they pretty much have a good relationship, beautiful kids. And, that's, he's giving her, and if he's providing, right, he's giving her the life that she wanted. So she's off the market now. She's got her 2 daughters, her son, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. So you guys are dropping the ball because you're not cultivating feminine relationships at a young age so that your options will be more when you get older. Okay? And you won't have to cry. You're not going to get me on here crying, talking about this and that. I know it's a pure lie. I got a saying that if you're not getting good results in dating, if you're a man and you say, oh, man, only girls I mess with is trash and they all this, they all that, they all this, they all that. If you're not getting a good result with dating, then you're bad at dating. You're bad. You suck at dating. It's nobody else's fault. I can't go in the basketball game and say, man, I can't never make a free throw. I can't never make a 3-pointer. I can't never make a layup. That means I'm bad at basketball. It's not the damn ref or the coach or the other players didn't give me the ball. The other guys didn't give you a girl. Your brother didn't hook you up. You're socially awkward. And a lot of times these men run to YouTube to think that YouTube is going to be the thing to fix everything. If you got a faucet or you're trying to change your battery in your car, or you're trying to, switch out a light bulb, and you need help and you don't know how to do it. You don't want to break anything. You go to YouTube, right? There's a few different channels that are going to show you how to do those type of things. And that's the same thing these men are doing with dating. Okay? I know it sounds bizarre. That here we are in this day and age, and guys, they can't seem to jumpstart their sex life or their relationship social status out here. So what do? They run to YouTube for guidance. There's nothing wrong with that. But you're one of the ones that dropped the ball, because these skills should already be embedded. It should be second nature. Second nature. Okay? So it's not always important. It's not. But if you're the one of the ones crying about it, it is important. It's important to you.
Are going to be your lioness. That she's going to be the mother of your children. You need to and to this end, you need to understand the outcome you want from a woman. See, all this is about outcomes. Tigers don't need to be interviewing wives. They're not married. Lions need to be interviewing wives and need to understand what they need from their lioness. So you're gonna have to come up with a job description. You're gonna have to come up with a job description, a pay structure, and everything else. You can't just pick women based on looks.
Right.
You have to understand a woman's mindset.
Man, so I disagree with a lot of things Kevin Samuel says, but I agree with a lot of things he says. I disagree with a lot of things. I agree with more things he says, though, right? See, we're talking about 51-49. I agree with 85% of the things that he says. There's a few things that's, like one of the videos, he said Russell Wilson was an alpha male because he went to Stanford and he plays football. You know what I'm saying? And I disagree with that. But this right here, you just can't pick a woman based on her looks. You just can't pick a woman just because she's got the biggest booty. You just can't walk in a room and just look around and just, whichever one has the biggest booty, that's your wife. That's the one you wife, right? I've seen guys get females off of Backpage. If you guys know what Backpage is, that's where you met her. You've seen her on Backpage, right? What does she do? You see her in public. Now you think you know her. It's kind of like Facebook. Somebody see your profile, maybe send you a friend request, and they like a couple of your statuses, comment. You guys comment back and forth a couple of times. You meet them in public. They think they know you. So you seen this chick, and now she ends up being your wife. So it's not about the looks all the time. Of course, you got to have somebody that's easy to look at. Of course, and it's the sifting process is deep. It's not a shallow process. So you're going to be sifting through in your younger days, your younger ages, but the one with the mindset is going to trump the one with the good looks. Because the one with the mindset is probably going to be the right decision. Rather, fuck how she looks. It's all about the mindset.
And if her mindset is modern, you gotta go. It doesn't matter what comes. And you only judge women based upon their actions. Give women in general the benefit of the doubt. And see, a lot of ladies aren't gonna like what I'm about to say, but I say this: look at a woman that even if you're dealing with, assume that she means the best. Assume her heart's in the right place. It doesn't matter. It comes down to your actions.
Right.
The lady I talked to last night, her heart was in the right place, so she thought, but her actions. We can only you pick women with your eyes. You pick women that are in your life, gentlemen, with your eyes closed.
Wow.
That may be counterintuitive.
Yeah, and I don't want to toot my own horn. I say this, and it's like, damn, you rambling. You need to just let it play. But it's good to just organically look at something and just have the when two minds are thinking the same thing, it kind of validates your ideology.
Because men are visual creatures. I'm talking about a woman you're going to bring in your life. I'm not talking about a woman you're going to date with.
Right.
I'm not talking about a woman you hook up with.
Right.
I'm talking about a woman who's going to be in case of emergency.
In case of emergency, in case of, hey, babe, go get this 100,000, go pull this out, go do this. You trust this woman, because her mind's in the right spot, rather if she's been raised in the right family or not. I definitely don't discriminate that. But if we're talking about the 51-49, the women that have been raised in good families and had a good dad, role model, and a mother that was nurturing, you're probably gonna have a better shot. But there's diamonds in the rough, okay? That's what I say. They say, oh, all these hood chicks, they, all of this. There's diamonds in there. There's diamonds in there. There's chicks that, they don't want to be. They from the hood, they from that, but they're not gonna stay there. They're gonna move on to better, bigger and better things, okay? So don't be stupid running around here reckless, because you're definitely gonna pass up something good and you're gonna be one of the guys that's mad. And no, it's not important. But if you're gonna get on Facebook and goddamn YouTube crying about how you can't find a woman, you see 2 ants or 2 bees flying around, they found a mate. You see a goddamn stray dogs, they seem to always get pregnant all the time. Cats running around in the neighborhood, but you can't find anybody worthy to be ridiculous telling this shit. All right.
She's going to be on the mortgage. Her name is going to be on the insurance policy. Pick those women with your eyes closed.
Right.
And women who have a feminine mindset are looking for a lion to follow. Remember when I did that broadcast on Instagram? Would you quit your full-time job to work part-time for your man? There were so many women who I received dozens of inboxes and I've received hundreds of messages of women who are like, I know they don't deal with your content, but I like that. If a woman is willing to leave her job, her situation, to be on your team, that's a mindset. There are many women who will tell me, who will say, I'm looking for the right lion, and they're only used to dealing with tigers.
Right.
That's the problem. So many women are used to dealing with tigers, and the issue is you're a tiger. A lion comes along, and if you're a female tiger, you're used to a lot of women are used to dealing with men who are just there for fun. If you hear women talk about relationships, should be light. If women talk about relationships in non-serious way.
Listen, I'm glad that I don't have to coach women, I'm glad that the Dr. Hood channel is a man-based audience, okay? I'm not saying that women can't come here and pick up some jewels, because that's what it's all about, learning and sharpening up your knife, okay? But it's extremely difficult for a woman to move around, because you never know if a guy is being genuine or if a guy is just there to play around. And me being a guy, I wouldn't even know what that's like. I've always been a guy that a woman would just be like, oh, you're a player. Maybe it's just the way I talk, or, even if I'm serious, oh, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing, not normally just like insecurities, but, I guess she's trying to figure out, like, is this guy serious or not? And then it's up to you to give her so many examples and lead with your actions, So shout out to the females that are good at coaching other females, or, the right way, not this modern garbage, and that can actually sift through it, because I couldn't imagine it. I'm glad I don't have to. I'm a man.
Like, travel, fun, and you're a lion, run away.
Run, bitch! Run!
Run, bitch, run. A woman who talks about relationships in light, fun, only the cool parts, and talking about she wants to be married, run.
She's a tiger.
They don't have the mindset to be wives. They may have the heart to be a wife. They may have the best intentions. But
and they might want, because when you're out there in the world and you're in the dating pool, you're getting a lot of scrapes and bruises. So when they get nipped up, don't act like it's just all peaches and cream. These girls out here running around, getting in these relationships and whatnot. And, they make it seem like it's peaches and cream. You wash the old makeup off and you put the new makeup on. So it's like, you're brand new every time, but deep down inside, up under all that makeup, up under all those eyelashes and, all of that fake hair, there's some hurt inside from rejection, and guys know how to deal with that. A guy can go hang out with a woman, go talk to a woman, get her phone number, call her, and he can feel the rejection, and he can deal with it. You take her out on a date, she doesn't call you back, you never, you get the wrong number, she just give you any number just because she wants you to leave her alone. Guys can deal with that. That's why women don't step to guys so much, because they're not really ready to deal with that rejection. So when they're sleeping with guy after guy, those are all guys that have rejected them. They don't want them. Because if a guy sees somebody he really likes and she gives him her body, let's just say after a good amount of time, good relationship, you get a chance to get to know her and get to meet her. Guy's just not gonna throw that out the window if he's really interested in you. You okay? So, guys deal with rejection a hell of a lot better than females. Females, they get crushed. They get crushed. And if you got a different boyfriend every 6 months, you're getting crushed. Crushed, bro. Okay? Man, hit the like button, man. Hit the subscribe button.
Comes right down to it, they're not cut out to deal with the serious stuff a lioness must deal with. You got to sit down and talk about stuff when you're a lion. If you're going to end, if Keith is out there conquering the world and you're back at home with the pride and the cubs, he has to know that he can count on you.
Right.
You're the woman that's going to have the power to turn on and off life support.
Right.
You want a woman who has a serious mindset when it comes to relationships. A serious mindset when it comes to relationships. And today, far too many women have a teenage girl. They just want it to be fun.
Right.
Fun, lighthearted. They don't want to talk about nothing serious. They don't want to deal with nothing serious.
Exactly.
And this is why I say shoulders made for pressure.
But the media takeout and all of that, you gotta, talk to your woman about stocks, talk to your woman about starting businesses, and talk to her about different stuff, and then talk to her about what Stevie J and Faith Evans is doing, or what you see what I'm saying? What Fantasia and they know all of that shit. Notice how their blood pressure just rises when you talk about that. You talk about somebody cheating and all of that. It's just they're so enthusiastic and they the body language is just like wow. But when you're talking about this relationship building type of things, if you're not getting that same energy, then at some point you got to be the smart man, okay? Because we can't. It's so dicey, this day and age that we live in, and you know everything's just messy. You know, you don't want to get it on your hands, okay? But at some point, you got to take it into your control to just be smarter. It's simple. It's just plain old being smarter. Okay. You know, it's that simple.
Yes, these women fold under real pressure for a relationship. But the funny thing is, many of these women want high-power men who make hundreds, thousands, millions of dollars. Right. And the only men that have millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, who are light, easy, and fun to be with, play some sort of sport. They're in the industry. Because they're under 25, they're under 29. This is why the black community, this is why we in the black community need to stop taking our cues, no shot at you guys. We need to stop taking our cues from the industry. It's all backwards.
Right.
18 to 29, men are young, they're making a lot of money, they're looking good, they're in great shape. They can do all the fun stuff, while Rich Turner got to get out there and become that nigga. Excuse the French. He got to get out there and become that dude. And when Rich Turner or A. Free is turning around looking for their lion or lady tiger, they are looking at women who understand. Do you know what it took for me to become T'Challa? Do you know what it took to become this Black Panther? Oh, shit, because my spirit animal's a panther. Do you know what it took to become this Black Panther? Shout out to the dudes that got it playing basketball, football, rapping, entertainment. No diss at you, but your money comes differently and you don't live like normal people. When you become the top 10% of men, women need to understand what it took to become you.
Yeah. But it's not like there's not hard work that goes into that. You know, that was that extra work that some of these other guys didn't want to put in. So, me being a person that was once upon a time in tip-top prime shape, and I know how much work that took mentally, physically, you know, you can't really knock those guys on that level, but they do live a different life because now that they have reached that success, you know, they're just coming, a different way. But we definitely can't compare our situations to celebrities and football players, basketball players, situations, because it's two different things. But they get credit because those are those sleepless nights that they did. That, you know, so a lot of these guys, you know, when it was time to go to the club, they didn't go to the club. You know, when their girl was pissed off at them, they were in the studio all night. They said they put their phone on silent. Like, you know what? F what this woman's talking about and her insecurities. I know what I'm doing. I'm building something. I believe in my craft and what I'm doing, and I'm gonna stay in this studio as long as it takes for me to get this damn track done. Okay, so those guys get a lot of credit for that. Just a little pushback. Like I said, I don't agree with everything Kevin Samuel says. I agree with 85% of it. Okay.
You want a woman who understands your mindset, who's like, what? I'm not gonna have to work full time. I gotta work part time for my man. I'm gonna become a wife. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth kind of thing. See, I started doing a lot of this content because, like I shout out to MTR, most men, I don't care what they say in the chat room or in the comment section, most men want relationships. They just want women to be operating in a relationship in good faith. They want the opposite of the mindset I talked to last night. When men are around women with the right mindset, most men's views on relationships come out. All right, tigers are city dwellers. Or I don't want to say city dwellers, but tigers understand that they don't have a pack to hunt with. Tigers are self-starters because they are willing to play. They know they got to do it on their own. But tigers have lady tigers. Tigers love to deal with women who are beauty brains, business moms. Because why? Because a lot of women that tigers deal with are educated. They can challenge them. There's some tension in the bedroom, in the boardroom, but she still is second. She's not independent. She's still submissive. It's a different thing. Lady tigers gotta understand their tiger is not yours. It's just your turn. And a lady tiger is just your turn. There's a movie with Al Pacino and Robert De Niro called Heat. And when they met, Robert De Niro's character looks Al Pacino in the face and tells him this: the code is, have nothing in your life that you're not willing to leave in 15 seconds, 15 minutes, whatever,
right,
when you spot the heat coming. That's the code. And what happened? He lived his life all the way to the end until he came across a woman that made him go against his code. If we were writing that movie Heat, Al Pacino's character, De Niro's character would have got away. But in America, we gotta punish the alpha male.
Right.
But in America, we gotta punish the tiger. Because women buy tickets, women wanna see bad tigers get punished. But in the real world, tigers wreck shit. In the real world, lions look at tigers and say, I remember when I was a young tiger,
right,
but I became a lion.
Because you're smart.
In the real world,
everybody can't have a
tigers
legacy.
do what they do.
Everybody can't have a legacy. You know, that's a fact. Some people are gonna dance around and party all night long and all of this and turning up so much that they're gonna actually miss the window for them to create a legacy. And it's not important if it's not important to you. But if you're gonna get up on here and cry, talking about there's no good women, I can't find a woman to even make a baby with or to marry or to, these are lies. These are, you're not taking control of the situation, and you're not owning up to the fact that you're just socially awkward and you're bad at dating. That's, sometimes men have to take the blame sometimes. If you put the blame on yourself first, I guarantee you can get to the problem. Now, even if the blame's not on you, but just try it. Just put the blame on you first, just to see. And I guarantee once once everything looks clear, you're gonna be able to see that you're gonna see the real. You're gonna thank me later. Hit the like and subscribe button.
What movie? It's called Heat. It's called Heat. And gentlemen, don't have anything in your life that you're not willing to walk. And that's the thing, relationships. You see, tigers, when dealing with lady tigers, as soon as they step out of line, disrespectful, you correct and check. And there needs to be a consequence of some sort. Hey, I don't deal with that kind of stuff. Tigers are very much on respect, pride, because they don't need lady tigers. The lady tigers, understand something. Relationally, tigers are different. And see, a lot of women dated tiger types when they were in their prime. And they say they want lion types, but yet their mindset is set up for tiger.
Right.
Why is this important? Because you as a man need to understand what you are. Self-awareness. Are you a lion or are you a tiger? and you only deal with your species. If you're a male lion, don't deal with a lady tiger. She's not set up for you.
Right. She's going to be out of there. When you're going to need somebody to hold it down, you're going to find out that you're going to be the one holding it down. She's going to be running around doing what tigers do. Okay? So, you know, it's you got to put the blame on yourself. You know, it sounds repetitious. That's why we're going to probably do a part 3 of this one right here. That's a good spot right there. This is Dr. Hood. Go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button for more videos. Go check out all the old videos. I'm gonna put the link in the description. All this is fair use. This is for educational purposes only, and most likely there will be a part 3 to this one. There's already a part 2, probably be labeled lions and tigers in relationships and the correlation, you know, something like that. So it'll be easy to find. And like I said, I'll put the original one in the thing. This is Dr. Hood, and check out the next one. Peace.